Hello everyone, I am Jake King 102, the Super Smash Brother, and welcome back to another episode of You Even Smash Bros. Now, as you already know, I go into Amino and ask my friends, which character do I have to play, and, oh god, excuse me, how should I do it? Now, it's already Monday, so it's not a challenge yet, but I've looked up guides, how to play them, I matched them with my own style, and I think I've gotten pretty good with him, and I'm really decent, and that character is Lucario. Now, Lucario is a very unique character with Aura, as some of you already know, who, when he takes damage, he gets more range, he becomes stronger, and he does more damage and knockback. Now, the thing with Lucario is that he's not really a good character on his own. He's mostly a character who relies on hard reads and patience. He's not really in the combo state, but it's a point where if you can survive long enough, you get a high reward. In that case, for Aura, for where you can actually kill your opponent in the end. Now, as you can see, I'm fighting a Diddy Kong, which I think is a good match. Well, then again, that's the thing about Lucario. It doesn't matter if you have a bad matchup. As long as you can use your attacks correctly for your Aura, it's actually pretty easy. Which means, like, technically Lucario has no bad matchups. The trick to beating Lucario is to mostly be defensive once his aura rises. Now, what you want to do is that you want to at least try to finish him off quickly, and if you can't, you must do it strategically now. But as a Lucario player, what you want to do is you want to be on the defensive side at all times, and no matter how much damage you take, just keep DIing. And after that, all you have to do is just find a kill option where you can find an opening and take the stock away. Now this is where you really have to start focusing. Right now I'm getting whooped by this Diddy Kong. Oh, come on! Boy. Okay, now here's the tricky part. As a Lucario, if your opponent has one more stock than you, and you have no aura, this allows you to, like, just go in. Like, you have to put in so much work to get back. And the one thing that really really kind of pisses me off about this character is that a lot of people says he's broken. Well, like, he's not broken. It's just, it's the same thing with Bayonetta. As long as he's put into the right hands and played correctly, I guess you can say he's broken, but just as a character, he's really not that good. Now, your main kill options are Aura Sphere or Up Smash, but Aura Sphere is more likely to come out than Up Smash. Now, what you can do, if you want to rack up damage, once you finally got that stock off from your opponent, is that you can just go kind of in, comboing. Like, remember, Lucario doesn't have combos, but he has somewhat of a combo. But they all mostly depend on reads. So, you have to be a smart, tactical player to be a good Lucario. And is that dead? Nope, not dead. And I think Lucario is a midweight character. It gives him a better chance of actually getting anything done. And remember, if you want to get an early kill with high aura, always go for a Force Palm and make sure you get the Force Palm grab. Because Force Palm Flame is more of a projectile, which means it can be pocketed, absorbed, or reflected. So you gotta watch out for that. But against other people, like, say this. So, just happened right now. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. Say what just happened right now. My opponent is at 20%, and I'm at, like, what, max aura, and I think that's 140? Ugh, stupid allergies. So, what you want to do is that you want to try to rack up at least a little bit of damage, or what you can do is that you can try to force your opponent off stage, and if you can get and if they don't jump, you can get the read. No, as a matter of fact, if they only get up, try to go for a Force Palm grab, and it will instantly kill them. But it depends on the weight. If it's a lightweight or midweight, it would work on 20% and max aura. But if it's a heavyweight, I think it's 41%. Now, combo-wise, up tilt and down tilt are your only combo option most of the time, but up throw can combo, but only because of fair. Now, fair is a really good move to use when you want to rack up damage. Nair is for spacing, down tilt is another combo starter, and back air is a kill move. And this is a very viable move because it has a lot of shield stun. It actually does a lot of damage to shields, so your opponent could barely punish it if they shield. Jab is mostly an out of shield option. Dash attack is probably just for damage. Force palm is for spacing. Let's see. Now his tilts. See, now up tilt isn't really a good move, but it's at least something you can throw out just for damage. Now down air is more of an edge guard type of move, where, hold up, dang it. See, now what I was trying to do is that there's a neat trick you can do that even I couldn't master, but I think it's really easy to really competitive Smash players. Remember, I'm not that competitive, so like I'm not gonna be that good to pull it off. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna down air to footstool, and then it's mostly like a great edge guard move. Now his smash attacks mostly depend on whether your opponent, whether you want to get a hard read on it, or whether you just want to get your opponent off of you. It mostly depends on the read. So basically, in my opinion, when you play Lucario, you want to damage as much as you can. Try to survive so you can get a better reward of killing, and always make sure that if you want to close the stock, you need to get a hard read. Well, not super hard. You just need to at least know what's going to happen. And because of the stupid Pro Controller that I've still not gotten used to, I am messing up my recovery hardcore right now. But there's a way for a comeback. There always is. Remember, when you're fighting as Lucario or fighting Lucario in general, the battle is never over. Like, as long as Lucario is still alive, you always still have a chance. Just because you're not that good doesn't mean something's gonna happen. Particularly when you think of, oh dang. Okay, I didn't react fast enough. But when you think about it, Lucario's kind of a miracle worker. Alright, let me just skip to the next match. Alright. Now, what you really want to do is try to zone your opponent out and stay in neutral at all times. Because if you're not in neutral, you're not going to get any hits in. And that's the thing with Lucario. The way you can damage faster is that you need to try and follow up on attacks. And it's not really about having the aura. It's about using the aura to your advantage. Like, and without the aura, Lucario basically would be a bad character, knowing that some of his moves don't kill. His smash attack would be his only kill move. He'd only combo back air and up smash probably be his only kill options. But as a midway, he has some very fast aerials, which makes him very viable in the air. And this is what I was talking about. All you gotta do is just down air to edge guard, but it seems that this Falcon had his double jump. I'm getting wrecked. Come on. Dang it. Alright. See, I tell you guys how fast these moves are, but I'm not really a frame data kind of guy. I'm trying to still learn it. And I think it's kind of very difficult. Let's just get that in. And then Aura Sphere. Now for his specials. Aura Sphere is a very good move for killing and spacing out your opponent. And I already talked about that in Force Palm. So let's get to Extreme Speed. So Extreme Speed is kind of like a good and bad recovery. Mostly because if you have a lot of aura, unlike me, if you're not too familiar with the controls you're using, you can mess your own self up. And I just spot dodged. I'm kind of mad for that. I'm gonna try to read a roll. So, up B really isn't a good move to use most of the time, but it's just a recovery move. And as you guys don't know, for some of you who don't know about Lucario, once up B ends, it has a hitbox. And if you can time it right, you could actually hit your opponent in a different direction, but only left and right. Lucario will only push his opponent away, and most of the time, it's really not good. Like, you can see me using it right now, and I'm totally failing. Even with the Wii U gamepad, I'd still be trash with it. But now for Double Team. Now this is a very, like, this is a move that barely anyone uses nowadays. Hey, I don't even think casuals use this now. So let's just get that. Now all we need to try to do now is finish this stop. Alright. Oh, we did it. That was luck. So, I'm gonna do one more fight, and that's it. Yeah, so at the end of the day, all you want to do is zone out your opponent, stay in neutral, try to read, and then use your aura as an advantage to finish off a stock. And when your opponent is a stock higher than you and your had low aura, you really have to put in a lot of work. So mostly, be patient with Lucario. Never always rush down unless you think you can actually get it. And here's another thing about his matchups. Any characters with projectiles Lucario really struggles with, or any heavyweight characters, or basically anybody that can combo also. So like, Falcon is kind of a struggle for him. Robin is somewhat of a struggle, as you can see. But as long as you know how to close in and take out all their projectiles, it's kind of very easy. Now, characters like Villager, which you guys already know my main, is kind of like Lucario's trump card, where Aura Sphere is possibly your quickest kill move, and Force Palm is, but it's a good chance you don't get a guaranteed spike. Now, against characters with non-projectiles, Lucario does do, like, incredibly good with. Like, those are some of his good matchups. Like, let's see, what can I use as an example? Like, Meta Knight. Oh, the sword fighters are also somewhat of a weakness in Lucario. But I like mostly because he can be zoned out. And like because of the rage, he can't get a good close in. So Aura Sphere will be your main objective to gather up damage and kill. This Robin is super good. This book. Get out of here. I know, they're gonna try to dodge the book. Got him. I got the book again. Wait, what did she say? Now, I don't think I have the sound on right now. Come to think of it. I think that's playing from the TV. So, sorry if you guys can't hear anything. Well, let me see if I can put the volume up. I think you guys should hear it now. Because I just now realized I forgot to put the volume up. I kind of feel dumb for that, knowing that you guys possibly just watch the silent behind the video with everyone talking. Alright, back on it. Alright, here we go. Dang it. Alright, so let's just finish this video off, and if you guys want, tell me who do you want me to do next. Oh yeah, and anybody that is a clone, I will play them both. So like, well, I can't play, I only have one DLC character, and that's only Lucas. So like, I can do Lucas and Ness for one of them, but those are two separate characters. But maybe I'll like do March and Lucina, Pit and Dark Pit. Mostly clones with the same use. Like something that's not different between them. Oh yeah, his throws. Up throw is a combo throw you need to use. And it's also mostly kill throw. His back throw really doesn't have enough knockback. Forward throw can be used as a kill option either way, but it takes like super high order to do it. Because of the fast animation, you really can't protect anything. So down throw is mostly a move you want to pull out just to throw off your opponent, and back throw doesn't really do anything special. And they hit me with my own forward throw than Thoron, and I feel not good.
I've got your back.
Well, remember these notes, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See you later.